Just heard that they've specially reinforced the doors, just in case we come and visit them. Doesn't that make you feel proud, lads, eh? Doesn't that warm the cockles of your hearts?
Everybody said, I don't have to remind you, this is one of his prime facilities and may be heavily guarded. Be careful tonight.
All right, lads, load up.
Pulse a little faster than normal tonight, you got?
Yeah.
Your girl?
Yeah, we were gonna get married, but she kind of put it off when I volunteered for this assignment.
Yeah. It scares my wife, too. Someday it'll be over. That's us.
Domenico, sta per refare.
Federal agents, keep them above your heads.
All right. You're in breach of the Volstead Act. The second charge is far more serious. You've been aiding and abetting the Guineas. For that, you go to prison.
Straight ahead.
Well, that was easy.
Too easy. No guards?
Let's go.
You okay?
I'm all right.
We got him. Come on.
Drop your weapon. Drop it. Drop it. Put your hands on your head. Come on. I got him. Steelman, get over here.
I think I got it in the heart. How come I'm not dead?
Just lie still. Get the ambulance. 2 men wounded. We may lose our first tonight, Mike.
Get the others.
We may lose our youngest.
I've been building to this for some time. I guess there'll be no more standing on ceremony, eh?
This town is mine?
Damn him. How in the name of God did the world get visited by a monster like this?
Come on, Elliot. Let's go home.
You tell me first, Mike. How in hell did a man like this come to be?
Verità, piccolino.
Penny is shine! Shine for a penny! Penny is shine! Shine for a penny! Shine for a penny!
You don't want this corner anymore.
Hey, dale here, gangster. Nigga, whoa, hey.
Get him! Hey!
E che? Hai lasciato prendere il tuo posto. In America se lasci prendere le tue cose, ti portano via i tuoi soldi, la casa, anche la vita.
Martini, daccelo al legname.
Sì.
I can help you out, you know. Help us.
You don't do that to Al Capone. Go on. See, don't mess with me. Get out of here.
No, please.
That is my corner now.
Oh, please.
Young Capone. Tough, tu, deciso. My name is John Torrio. I'm consigliere of our neighborhood. I'm also involved in the politics here, trying to promote a better life for our people. Elections are coming up. If you're interested in a job, just go to this address, give them this. Young Capone. Quando qualcuno ti fa un favore, deve dire grazie. Capone, young fella. I heard you worked hard. Come around to the association when you're rested. There'll be more work for a man like you, huh?
Thank you, Mr. Thorio.
Please.
I'm Mr. Thorio. This is my friend, Franco Nitti. He worked as hard as I did.
Bring him with you.
Is that new kid over there? Yeah. What's he doing? Sleeping there. He's just another cootie from Pilsen. Stay away from him. Cootie? Ness, you ever smell him? Take a whiff, you'll know what a cootie is.
Get off of them! Get out of here! You'll be the one who gets hit with the bat!
Louis Priscilli, right?
Hi. Yeah.
Elliot Ness. I'm in Mrs. Burgood's class, too. So what are you doing?
Sleeping here tonight.
Why?
My dad's been drinking for a couple of days. Can't go home.
Moose, why don't you come over to my house tonight?
Oh, it's okay. I'm fine.
My sister and her husband are coming over. He's a federal agent. He always tells the greatest stories.
Yeah?
And that was it. We just put the cuffs on him and took him away. So ended the career of James Jude Murphy.
Wow.
I hung your clothes by the furnace, Louis. They should be dry by morning.
Thanks, Mrs. Ness. Thanks for the dinner, too.
You're welcome, Louis. Okay, now, you boys, time for bed. Enough of your lurid crime-fighting tales. You'll give them both nightmares.
Going. I'm going. But Elliot, can I see you for just a minute?
Okay. What are we doing?
I promised I'd give you something when I thought you were ready for it. I think you're ready now. It's my old trusty BB gun. What you did for that boy, Elliot, that was really kind. I'm very proud of you.
How you doing, fellas? How you doing? We got girls inside. We got farm girls, we got French-speaking girls. I even got a girl just like the one you left behind, probably helping your slacker best friend right now. I'm not kidding around. My name's Al Capone. How you doing?
So, these girls pretty?
We got one girl, just got off the boat from Paris. Dead ringer for Clara Bone. Got one from South Jersey, used to be a model. God help us, we even got a colored girl in there. We'll do voodoo on you, if you talk to her just right.
Voodoo?
So what do you guys say?
How much?
It ain't gonna cost much. Come on inside, we'll work out some kind of deal. Let's have a good time, huh? Let's go. I love this girl.
God, she's beautiful.
Tell you something about her. You don't want to be with her.
Why not?
She gave a friend of mine a case of lice last week.
Damn, can't bring those back to a ship.
You want the best?
Yeah. Redhead?
Best.
Al, you said something rude about me, didn't you?
It's because I want y'all to myself. You can stand for a little loving by your old Uncle Al, couldn't you?
Well, you gotta pay like everybody else. I'm not a charitable institution, you know.
Hey, Mr. Lee.
Hi, Mr. Torio. Hey, Frank, how you doing? Let me get you a drink.
Come on. You're gonna feel like crap again tomorrow.
So how we do tonight, Mr. Torio? Fine. Ma tutta la notte. Every night. I see you down here drinking till you can no longer stand. You're becoming a bomb.
Work's done. You know, I ain't got a family to go home to.
Then get a family. My two most trusted employees. Must I replace one of them with a man who is sober?
Sorry, Mr. Torio. It's just I've been feeling a little blue lately.
Feel blue because of the life you lead. Get married. Find yourself a nice Irish girl like I did and settle down with her.
Why Irish?
Because they don't have the hot blood. They won't cheat on their husbands, even a disgrace like you.
What's that all about?
Well, he's leaving for Chicago tomorrow, and he's worried about leaving us in charge. Because you become such a screw-up.
Watch your mouth, Frank. I ain't no screw-up. Best sidewalk man on Park Street. I do my job. What's Johnny going to Chicago for?
family's outfit needs a little bit of help out there.
Johnny really called me a screw up? Puts me in an even bluer mood. There's something that'll cheer a man up. Excuse me.
Hey, Al. Come on, forget about it. She's with that guy.
How you doing? I know you, don't I?
Well, I don't know you.
Beat it. It's funny you should say that. I mean, I come over here all friendly and everything, and you say to me, beat it. Because that's exactly what I used to do. I used to beat your little girlfriend's ass every other Thursday night over at the Palace. You know she works over there, don't you?
Yeah, Mazzaro.
What's the matter? Is she your wife or something?
No. She's not my wife. She's my sister.
Hey, hey, hey!
Johnny was right. I am a screw up. I do gotta quit with the booze. I do gotta find myself a wife and settle down.
Slow down. Slow down a little bit.
What?
God, will you look at that one?
Oh, which one?
One in the middle. She's Irish. Looks like St. Patrick's niece.
Forget about it, Al. Come on, they're little schoolgirls.
Not that one. You look at her face. I got a feeling about this one, Frank. My name is Al. First name's Capone. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Would you possibly consider allowing me to see you socially?
You're Italian.
Only half. My mother's Irish. Black Irish. Please stop. I got a story I want to tell you. So I just got back from the Argonne. And this scar, I got it from a German bayonet. And when I got off the hospital ship, I learned that my father had been killed in a steel mill accident. And that my mother was in the hospital with a terminal illness. A woman like you could brighten his sad life.
None of what you're telling me is true.
Some of it is. What's your name?
May.
Tell Mr. Torrio he'd have to worry no more. I'm a changed man. Get out of here, don't come back.
cop.
The main goal of the League of Nations is to preserve international peace and security by the prevention or speedy settlement of disputes and the promotion of disarmament.
Wilson sees the League of Nations as the most important issue facing us today.
God.
Do we participate?
He's too handsome to be so
Or do we
bright.
remain isolationist as we were before the
I
Great
hear he's
War?
really athletic,
I
too.
submit that we
Captain
can no
of
longer
both the
afford
tennis
to
and
stand
boxing
alone.
teams.
Modern air
What's his
travel,
name, do you know?
wireless communication has
Elliot.
made our globe a
Elliot
smaller one.
Ness.
America
Shh,
must
listen.
adjust. We must participate in this smaller globe's political affairs. We must join in the collective striving for a lasting international peace. I agree with President Wilson when he says that we can no longer afford
What
to keep
college
our
is he
heads
going
in
to
the
next
sand.
year?
I agree with him when he
Carlton
says
Glaze
we
said she
must
thought he
join
was going to
the
University of Chicago.
Thank you.
I'm gonna marry that man someday.
You know it was you who dropped B and Al. Why don't you tell us about it?
You want me to say false? You want me to say I killed somebody when I didn't do it? Don't be lying, fellas. The lie is a mortal sin. You guys are Catholic.
Hit him, Riley. Hit him harder.
Al, please.
I told you it was with my wife. Why'd you go ask her?
We already did.
Yeah? What'd she tell you?
Lying little patty whore.
May called you a lying little patty whore?
Al, this is getting sickening. You're gonna be passing blood for a month.
Are you kidding me? Well, your girlfriend over here, it's...
Uncuff him, Riley.
You look a little tired there, Riley. Thanks, fellas.
Here, enjoy yourself. I always look and find the rain. Some fellows make a winning sometime. I never even make a game.
Oh my God, can she sing? And pretty as an angel, too.
As pretty as you. Excuse me, don't I know you?
Oh, Mr. Torrio. How you doing?
All right.
Mr. Torrio, this is my wife, May.
Hello, Mr. Torrio. I've heard so much about you.
Welcome to Chicago. Both of you.
Honey, if you'd like to get a better look at the stage, it's okay.
It's nice to meet you. She seems very nice. I'm sure she'll be very good for you.
She is, Mr. Torrio. This ain't a bad-looking joint.
Sunshine fills the sky when you are near. My heart and soul take...
Who's that bonehead?
Enrico Caruso. And at his table, that's my uncle, Big Jim Calissimo, Mary Minter, Jack Dempsey.
Dempsey?
Jack Dempsey. And at the head of the table is Honor the Mayor, Mr. Big Bill Thompson.
All the big shots hang out here, huh?
Yeah, you're not not in Brooklyn anymore. A long way from Brooklyn. We do things a little different here. You come by tomorrow. I'll show you how things operate here. It's good to see you, you bum.
Do you know who that man was?
Yeah, Enrico Caruso. I met him a couple times back east. He seemed all right.
I did it earlier.
Very good. Next, please.
Thank you.
Oh, I remember you. You were on the Jefferson High debate team.
Catherine Staley. And you were on the Fanger team.
Elliot Ness.
There's so many choices. What are you taking?
I'm in pre-law.
So, you're going to be a lawyer?
Actually, I kind of thought I might take a look at politics when I graduate.
So I could be standing next to a future congressman or senator.
Or a bum. Are you doing anything Friday night?
No?
There's a new Chaplin movie over at the Bijou. Would you like to go?
Sure. Yeah.
Wow. I guess people really do like to drink.
It really is kind of a dumb law, don't you think?
Yeah, I do. How'll they ever enforce it?
Well, it ain't the law of the land in Chicago.
You know what that sound is, Johnny?
What?
It's the sound of opportunity knocking.
What was that all about?
I don't know.
He was scary looking.
It's as if the government just laid a huge golden egg and dropped it right in our laps. The only thing that could keep this from being a great thing is if the gangs keep fighting with each other and screw it all up.
I agree. Everything else is in place. We have the politicians, a cooperative mayor, even a police force that is manageable.
You know what Big Jim should do? He should call a meeting. Get all the gangs together and figure out a way to make peace. Work out all the territory disputes, the old beefs. Get a fresh start.
You're grown up, pal. There was a time you would have said, let's just wipe everybody out and keep it all to ourselves.
You know what, Johnny? Ain't nobody in this town hates me yet. Maybe I could be the one. The go-between. Go-between the Albanians on the north side and the Jenners in Little Italy. I could go around to everybody, get them all agreed to get together and figure out a way to make this thing work.
In Chicago, I doubt such a sensible thing could happen.
Yeah, well, I got a feeling Prohibition could change all that. There's enough to go around for everybody. At least it's worth a try. We're sitting on top of a gold mine, Johnny.
I'll mention it to Big Jim. Would have to be his decision.
What do you say?
He said no.
Why?
Hello, John.
Hello, Derek.
Is he in?
He's in.
What is wrong with this guy?
It's the girl. She wants him to start easing toward legitimacy, and he's actually considering.
Then we gotta do this on our own.
You're not in Brooklyn anymore, Al. You work for Big Jim now.
The guy is slipping. This opportunity might not come around again.
It's not your outfit, Al. You work for Big Jim now.
Since first you were my bonny bride, the roses all have left your cheek. They've seemed to fade away.
Well,
and
Give me a beer, please.
I'll take you home again, Kathleen, across the ocean wild and wide.
Well, now, who's the organ grinder?
Our business doing okay, Mr. O'Banion?
Doing just fine, thank you. Funerals here on Marion Oak Carnation.
Yeah, people keep shooting each other.
George Moran.
I'm Mr. Moran.
A lot of your territory, pal.
Come in peace, Mr. Moran. I work for Big Jim Colosimo. Unarmed.
King, Jaime, come over here.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. O'Banion. My name is Al Capone from Brooklyn.
You're proud of that, I can tell.
Yes, sir. I got a proposal to make to you guys. I was hoping maybe I could buy you a drink. You'd hear me out.
Well, you can't buy me a drink, pal, because I don't drink. See, unless the Irish love me,
Peace with the Irish? Never. Sono una massa di porci fitosi. They are pigs. Just last week, I killed one of my men. Uno dei miei picciotti.
Capito? But that's exactly what we can prevent here. I've already talked to the O'Donnells, the Reagan Colts. Even Dean O'Banion's willing to participate. You're not making a mistake here, Angelo. Prohibition can be a new era for everyone. There's a lot of money to be made.
He goes around town representing me. He calls a meeting in my name that I will not attend. Who is this animal you brought into my operation?
Whatever Al has done, I'm sure it can be undone. I'll see to the person.
Sweetie, we're gonna be late.
You owe your life to the woman I will marry. Now get out. Follow Amazzarri. Have him shot. Man like that is dangerous.
Johnny, we gotta take the horse by the reins. We gotta do this now.
You overstepped your bounds, Al.
The guy is holding us back. He's gotta be put down.
What I?
He's gotta be popped.
He's my uncle.
He's your cousin's father. He's not even blood. Johnny, this is business. You know what I'm saying is right.
I'll see you tomorrow, Al.
I'm starting to love you a little bit. See you Friday. Make it hard, will you?
Gentlemen, for the benefit of those of you from the outlying areas and the suburbs, let me introduce everybody. First of all, from the southwest side, Joe Saltus, John Oberta. From the Reagan Colts, Ralph Sheldon, Stubby McGovern, Bubs Quinlan. The Ghetto Gang, Sammy Kaplan, Humpy Klatz. The Jennings from Little Italy, Angelo. Mike and Sam, your associates, Albert Anselmi and John Scalise. And now from the north side, we have here the illustrious my friend Dini O'Banion. And Bugs, George Moran. And Dini's right-hand man, Mr. Jaime Wise. My own associates, Mr. Al Capone, you know. Jay Guzik. And just arrived from Brooklyn, New York, Mr. Frank Nick. We are here, gentlemen, for the betterment of all. We are here to help each other maximize the industry just handed over to us by the United States government.
Well, now, if we're here to help one another, the first help that I'll need is from this tribe over here to stop their whore running in my north side.
We don't run whores on the north side. We run houses in our own neighborhood.
That's a damn bald-faced lie. Primitive, Sicilian, pickaninny.
You know what? When I first left Brooklyn, they told me what it was gonna be like out here. They told me that I was gonna be dealing with the dumbest bunch of micks, Polacks, Dagos, and Kikes ever assembled in one place. And you know what? They were right. Because here we sit. Here we sit in a town that never wanted prohibition. In a town that voted 6-1 against it. In a town that's the second largest in the nation, wants to stay wet, and is willing to pay $300-400 million a year for the privilege. But do we talk about this opportunity? Do we talk about a way to organize it? Do we talk about a way of getting together and settling our differences so we can meet Chicago's demand for alcohol? No. Instead, we sit around here fighting about a few whores being run, and then pull guns on each other like a bunch of street corner pimps. Is this what you intended when you came here today, Mike? How about you, Mr. Saltis? Mr. O'Banion?
Well, now, I still have a problem with this. Jenna run whores in my territory.
Well, with all due respect, Mr. O'Banion, every man in this room has got problems. That's why we're here, to settle them. So we're gonna work together, or we're all gonna just pull out our guns and shoot each other.
Right.
Gentlemen, I do think it would be wise before we continue to disarm ourselves.
I think Joe is right. Klondike is giving up the north side of Madison. Then McGovern and Sheldon must divest of everything west of Austin.
Will the principals finally agree?
I can't abide by it, you know. Because I'm like this lot over here. I'm a real Catholic. And I don't believe in the peddling of human flesh. And I won't have a bunch of whores running around where Irish children play.
We cannot remove these houses. We won't.
Well, then it's war, isn't it? Against the friggin' heathens.
Hold on a minute. Gentlemen, Mr. O'Banion. As you probably know, the ginners here have set up stills in almost every tenement in Little Italy.
Now, these stills, they create a low-cost but decent product that won't make you go blind. Now, you could use this kind of product in your lower-end working man's places, where the imported stuff is too expensive. Now, what if the Jenners agreed to supply you with this low-end product in good quantity and at a fair price? Could you then find it in your heart to allow them to keep these two houses open in your territory? What?
$1,000 gallons a week at $2.50 a gallon, and no new brothels north of Division.
There you go.
Hello, Dini.
Well, if it isn't Michael Malone himself, the only captain on the Chicago police force that can't be bought.
Take a walk?
I remember the day you spiked Father O'Brien's altar wine with 100 proof whiskey.
Whale of a sermon that day, wasn't it?
Whale of a sermon. You're not here to talk about the old times now, are you, Mike? What's really on your mind?
I heard there was a meeting where all the racket boys got together and carved this town up like it was a piece of beef in the stockyard. I heard you took part.
Well, if I did, would I just up and tell the Chicago Police Department all about it?
You're not talking to the police department, you're talking to me.
Well, it happened. But you see, Mike, the Dagos, they're trying to concentrate on bootlegging, you see. They're trying to keep the peace.
What do you know about this new guy, Capone?
Well, not much. He's bright, you know, very bright, for a Dago. He's partnered up with Torrio.
He's right out of nowhere. Now, how does somebody who comes right out of nowhere get so much power so quickly?
Mike, you don't try to understand the Dagos. You don't try to understand how they run their outfits. I mean, they're moved by the spirits, the phases of the moon.
I got a very bad feeling about this fellow Capone. If you hear anything that might help it nip it in the bud, give me a call.
I'll see you in church, Mike.
I'll see you in church, Dini.
Thank you for your support. Here's some pamphlets and a couple of buttons.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Are we done yet?
Just one more block. We're gonna win this thing.
We better.
Morris seems to be delivering a resounding defeat to his challenger, Everett Nosek.
They're winning everything everywhere.
People, I just want to thank you all for your help. Don't be too discouraged. We knew going in that we were going up against a machine candidate, and in Chicago,
Mob candidate. Mob candidate is what he is, just like all the other winners tonight.
I just wanted to thank you all. You did a splendid job.
We canvassed over half the ward ourselves. We knew how the people were going to vote. It doesn't make any sense.
Elliot, hi. What are you doing down here? It's called double marking. If the voter marks off the wrong candidate, they mark off his opponent, and the ballot is nullified.
There were over 1,500 of these in the 43rd Ward alone.
They also substitute tally sheets. They slip the voters uninitiated ballots. They pad the registration books with phony names and then vote into them. And there are other ways, too.
You know this stuff goes on?
In Chicago, all the time.
So what do you do about it?
Elliot, we do what we can do. I only have 64 agents in this office. Do you think this is the only mob activity we have to deal with? They're also shaking down unions. They're selling protection to legitimate businesses. They've got drug and vice operations everywhere. And now with the beer and booze money, they've got the wherewithal to buy the legal system. Before you start, let me tell you something else. Something that really breaks my heart. I don't think there are 5 agents in this office I can really trust.
Federal agents are on the take.
The money is big, Elliot. You have no idea how big.
Jackie Capone. You're the second most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life.
We understand that the Torrio Capone empire is now the largest and richest in Chicago, that you provide over 50% of the booze sold in the city.
Gentlemen, we live in a capitalist society. We're not Reds, we're capitalists. And when there's a demand in a capitalist society, it's the entrepreneur's job to meet that demand. Now, if people want to travel from point A to point B, and you're Flagler, you build them a railroad. If people want cars, you're Henry Ford, then you build them cars. Now, people suddenly need gasoline for these cars, and you happen to be Rockefeller, then you sell them gas. Supply and demand. I won't deny that I meet the demand of the people. I'm just a capitalist like those other guys.
But, Mr. Capone, we're talking about an illegal business here. Surely you can't compare bootlegging to the car industry or the manufacturing of gasoline.
What did our forefathers do when they found a law unjust? They dumped tea in the Boston Harbor. I mean, what do? I dump a little booze over Chicago.
Gang violence is down in Chicago, Al. I understand you're partially responsible for it.
Partially? Jake, I hate violence. It's bad for business. That's why I do everything I can to keep it to a minimum in Chicago. Now, we no longer have gang wars here, shootings, murders, beatings, and other mayhem in our streets. That's because I take the time to mediate the disputes that lead to these things. I do this as a businessman and as a concerned citizen.
An editorial by our publisher last week suggested that that may be the very reason the authorities really haven't come down on you, Al. Because you are a peacekeeper.
Come down on me? Now, why would anybody want to come down on me? Anybody come down on Henry Ford? That's enough for now, you bumps. All right, pick yourselves up a bottle of scotch on the way out. Get out of here.
Thanks a lot, Al.
Picture Mr. Capone.
Hey, come on, Tony.
Oh, sorry, right side profile, Mr. Capone.
Hey, kid. Listen to your mother and keep your nose clean, huh? Life is good.
Well, look who's being invited to some of the swellest affairs. It's none other than the bootleg king himself, Scarface, Al Capone. This self-made man from the streets seems to be going legit as the official representative of the Chicago PD. His first duties include meeting Mussolini's goodwill ambassador, who's out on a world tour celebrating Italy's fascist state. And Al's goodwill goes way beyond politics. In Chicago's Little Italy, the big fella is giving freely to the St. Alexius School for Boys. Some people don't like Al, but ask what this little guy thinks.
You weren't hitting him, were you?
Catherine. We don't live in America anymore. We live in a sovereign country called Chicago, Illinois.
You're a strange man. Carry the weight of the world on your shoulders.
I guess I just grew up thinking it wasn't going to be the way it is. Suppose I'll adjust.
Maybe the fact that it bothers you as much as it does is one of the reasons I love you.
Would you marry me if I asked you to?
I'll marry you under one condition. That you stop obsessing about things you can't change. No, I mean it, Elliot. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. And me along with you.
You're right. And I promise I'll quit. Marry me, Catherine.
I wanted to since the first moment I laid eyes on you.
Ah, porca miseria. Don't make a move. Hold it there.
Get that out of there, you greaseballs. Hey, what you do? Cover him, Jaime. Tell your boss, that no-good lying pig, Jenna, this is just the beginning.
We got trouble, Al. What's going on?
The Janus. You better get your codes.
Yes, we are going to war. Last week, the Irish began hijacking our trucks. They've got 10. If they want war, he has got it.
Why would anybody want war? War's the last thing that anybody wants.
Those Irish pigs are hijacking my livelihood.
Angelo, calm down. We will go to O'Banion. We'll find out what his problems are. We'll take care of it for you.
In the interest of maintaining our good relationship, I will give you 1 day. 1. No more.
Good afternoon to you, fella. Now, isn't that a fine piece of work?
Dini, Angelo Jenna came to us. He said you've been hijacking his rolling stock.
But I have, you know.
What the hell for? What are you trying to do, start a war?
Well, now, if you remember, I believe it was, John, 3 years ago, we made an agreement. We agreed that the Jenners would stop their horror-run operations on the north side. Well, they're blossoming and blooming like a bunch of damn dandelions.
You got a problem like that, why don't you come to us? You know we've always been able to deal with the Jenners.
Well, you know, Al, last night, as I was planning for war, me and the wife had a discussion. We decided the Jenners can have the whole damn thing on the north side. They can burn it down to the ground for all I care, because I'm quitting. I'm getting out, John. You know, if you remember, John, it wasn't long ago that the rackets here in Chicago were run by honorable men, but not anymore. So I'm selling everything. I believe I'll be moving to the beautiful state of Colorado.
What can we say, Dini? We'll miss you.
Well, isn't that sweet of you, Al? Well, the Stevens Brewery, that'll be for sale. Would you be interested?
Come to settle a gang war and walk away with the best brewery in the Midwest. Go figure it.
I was getting tired, Al. Could happen to anybody. Someday it'll happen to all of us.
Yes, I'd like to be speaking to Captain Mike Malone. You can tell him it's old friend Dini, the old boy.
$500,000.
It's a damn good price, too. You know, I have over $1 million invested in that place. And the near beer license just been renewed.
As your legal representative, I suggest you count this before signing over the deed, Mr. O'Banion.
Be my guest.
Horse feathers. Well, fellas, you just bought yourselves a brewery. Now, I'd like to take you over and introduce you to my brewmeister.
You go ahead, Johnny. I promised Sonny I'd take him to Marshall Fields. See you later, fellas. Good doing business with you, Dini.
Well, Al, you know, you really should meet this guy. He's one hell of a brewmeister.
What can I say, Dini? I promised my kid. I'll catch up with you later.
All right, Al.
See you, boys.
Now, boys, have a look at the kettles. First rate, all the way from Germany. Bought and paid for myself.
Police!
Nobody moves.
Come on, take the other room. Come with me. Come on, boys. Over here. Over here. All right, fellas. All right, get down over there. You're under arrest.
Sir, it ain't near beer. It's the real McCoy. All right. You're in violation of the Volstead Act. You're all under arrest.
Well, what's the matter, fellas? Did you not get your envelopes this week?
New cop on the beat.
Confiscated 13 trucks. They busted the place all to hell. They even took Johnny's new Chrysler. No, I'm telling you, Al, it was a setup. O'Banion, he's already been released because he could prove he didn't have any interest in the place.
Tell me about the cop.
Turns out him and O'Banion, they went to school together. And he's not on anybody's payroll. He's clean.
I tell you what you do. I want this guy busted down. You go the chief, you go the commissioner, you go the mayor, you got to. I want him busted down so far, he ain't never gonna be heard from again.
What are we gonna do about O'Banion? We gonna go to war?
We can't go to war. Just take care of the cop for me, okay, Frank? Put Jenna on the phone.
Buongiorno.
Yes, whatever that means.
Mr. Jenna, how very nice to see you.
Dear me.
The church denied him a burial on consecrated ground, and no more Catholic a man ever walked this earth. He never cheated on me, Michael. He always came home at night.
I know, Viola.
George, Jaime, my deepest condolences, fellas.
Yeah, sure.
Look, Dini and I, we had our differences. But I love the guy. I just hope that peace can prevail between us, gentlemen.
Everybody wants peace.
Reynolds, Internal Affairs.
How can I help you?
Found in your desk. It's mob payoff money. The bills are marked. You're suspended pending a full investigation.
If there was money found in my desk, it was put there by somebody else.
Save it for the hearing, Malone. Just give me your gun and your badge.
It'll be about 2 hours, Tommy.
There they are. Let's go.
garlic tonight, huh? Basil.
Damn it. Let's go. Come on.
I'm handing it all over to you, Alphonse. If I survive, I'll return to Naples to live out my life. If I die, I ask two things of you. Anything, Johnny. Anything. You execute Bugs and that Pollock Jaime Wise. I swear my son's life, Johnny. I swear. Daddy.
I'm quite surprised you decided not to finish law school, Elliot. You're so close.
I just don't have any interest in law anymore.
What kind of work are you going to pursue then, do you know?
Some kind of junior corporate position, I suppose. Maybe with one of the insurance companies. It's a growth industry.
Ever thought about law enforcement?
That certainly is a growth industry too, isn't it? No. No, I made a promise. I'm just gonna be a good husband, provider. Got a family now.
Go ahead.
All right, we just found out that Jaime Weiss has a meeting with Jack Zuda at 7:45 tonight. Now, they're meeting in this office building right next to Banyan's old flower shop here. This is the entrance we'll most likely be using. Now, across the street in this rooming house, we have two guys, here and here. That allows us fire coverage all throughout this area. Now, with one West Superior here, we have two more guys. And that gives us coverage from here to here. Now, there ain't no way this guy gets into or out of this building alive.
I got one thing to say, and I'm only gonna say it once. After this guy's dead, I don't want anyone to quit shooting. I want this guy turned into meat, Frank. You hear me? Meat!
They're turning up all over.
Oh, look at that arrangement. Isn't it pretty?
You know, gangsters use down this place.
Don't start on gangsters. Not on our only night out.
Now, wait here, Jaime.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Huh?
I think so. Yeah.
Don't look. Don't even look. Don't look.
Take me home, Elliot. Please.
Hey, over here! The kid's been shot!
I gotta see if I can go help, Catherine.
Of course you do.
Somebody call an ambulance!
It's Louis Basile's kid.
My boy, where's my boy?
Oh, God, no! Oh, my God, no! God. Oh, God!
Louis? Louis?
Oh, God!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You killed my boy. You killed my boy, Ness.
I quit my job with Perennial Life.
Why?
Because an old friend of mine, a man named Louis Basile, lost a kid to those bastards the other night. Can you get me a job here?
Goodbye, Johnny. I love you.
You're a good boy, Al.
You don't have to worry about nothing, Johnny.
A note from Capone.
What's he say?
He wants to meet.
Gentlemen, the other night I had a nightmare like a small child. What caused the nightmare was an editorial I read in the Tribune. The editorial was in support of Mayor Deaver, when he said that the only way to end the violence in Chicago was by bringing in federal troops. Now we're talking about federal troops to fight us, to fight every man in this room. What scares me is that this could really happen. We've gone too far, gentlemen. We made a lot of people angry. We've lost a good deal of our public support. Now we either end the violence between us or the government's gonna end it for us. Salute.
I don't disagree.
Snooky, you did good. It's the only thing to do.
Hey, Frank, remind me. I want to give $250,000 to be Bill Thompson's re-election campaign.
$250,000? You're nuts.
Frank, we want to continue to run the city. We got to get the mayor back in our pocket.
Yeah, I guess. It was better so war's over with.
Yeah, well, there's still one thing I want to take care of. I swore to Johnny I'd get both Weiss and Moran.
No, you can't do that. This whole thing would blow up all over again.
What if it wasn't us? Moran's got a lot of enemies. What if it was cops, for instance? We got a lot of guys who look like cops that Moran wouldn't recognize. You never know what hit him. God, it's almost Valentine's Day. I gotta pick May up something.
I gotta make a call. I'll be right in.
Hey, you finished yet?
Well, it's finished. Think I'll be laying here?
Why?
Randolph 4452.
Cercamos Moran, huh?
Get over there against the wall! Get against the wall! Where's Moran? Where is he?
Wait a second. Please. I just hang out with these guys. I'm just an optometrist.
Nothing. Thanks, Ma.
already spent enough money on him.
Yeah, well, it's gonna pay back 10,000 times over again. What do you say we take a train down to Miami, have a little party?
And what about Moran?
We'll take care of Moran later. Big Bill.
To his honor.
To his honor, Big Bill Thompson. May he stay mayor forever.
Herbert, what's the matter?
Nothing, hon. Go on back to sleep.
Hello, Mr. President.
You can't call me that until the inauguration, Frank.
I'm sorry, sir, Mr. Hoover.
Did you find out who's living in that house with the party going on?
It's that mobster from Chicago, Al Capone. I'll send someone over there.
No, don't do that. What I want you to do is you call J. Edgar in the morning and you tell him that I want that guy put in prison. 3 nights the son of a bitch has kept me up.
Yes, sir.
At the behest of President Herbert Hoover, we've committed to ending organized crime and lawlessness in Chicago. My name is E.Q. Johnson, and I'll answer your questions now.
Who will head up the task force here?
Agent Alexander Jamie will be picking the leader. The agents that are actually in the field will remain anonymous, for obvious reasons.
Mr. Johnson, it's been widely reported that many of your agents here in Chicago are as corrupt as many members of the police force. Any comment?
I assure you that the agents assigned to this program will be of the highest quality. The mob won't be able to touch these men.
Have you found these untouchables yet?
No, we're in process on that.
Good luck.
That'll be all, gentlemen. Although he's young, his courage and his honesty I can personally vouch for. Want to meet him? Elliot, can you come here for a minute? I want you to meet Emerson Q. Johnson, United States District Attorney.
Hello, sir.
I understand you're married and have a child, Ness.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Are you sure that as a family man you want to be involved in this? It could be a very dangerous assignment.
I want this job more than anything I've ever wanted in my life. Sir, I won't sleep until we've gotten our city back.
I think you'll do something. Start assembling your team.
That was sent down.
I've made my choices.
Good.
Number one, Tony Pagano, out of the Detroit office. Exemplary arrest record, unmarried, clean as a whistle. Aside from being a crack agent, he also has another skill. He drives midget race cars when he's not piling up arrests. I figured we may have occasion to use a fast driver. Number two, Paul Robbins, out of St. Louis. Ex-fighter pilot for the Army in France. He worked as a district attorney before joining the Treasury. George Steelman, full-blooded Cherokee Indian, ex-Carlisle University football star. He's out of the Omaha office, only been on the job a year, but already he's got an outstanding arrest record. And he's an expert wiretap. I figured we could definitely use that. My fourth choice is something of a wild card. I thought I'd tell you about it before I proceeded. Do you remember Louis Basile?
Well, the one whose son was killed when Jaime Weiss was shot?
He worked for the mob. He absolutely hates them now. He wants to help. I know there's no question about his loyalty. And nobody knows the bad guys better than he does.
I trust your judgment. Before you go, I've got kind of a wild card myself. Next cop I know. Another guy with something of a troubled past.
Alex?
Mike?
So, this is the young college kid you've been telling me about.
Elliot Ness, Mike Malone.
Dear Lord, you're stealing him out of the cradle now.
Welcome to Chicago. I'm Elliot Ness. We're going to be working together. Anybody who doesn't like long hours for no additional pay better raise a hand right now. Good.
Mr. Capone, Bill Jacobs, The Daily News.
How you doing, Bill?
Welcome back to Chicago, sir.
Thanks, buddy. It's good to be back.
While you're away, it was announced that a federal task force is being assembled here, and you've been targeted.
So what else is new? Some guy drops dead in the street of a heart attack. Some black cat has great kidneys. Who do you think they blame? Me.
Does it scare you, Mr. Capone?
Why should it scare me? A lot of people talk. You listen to talk on my business, you're finished.
Do you feel you've been unfairly singled out by the feds?
Of course I've been unfairly singled out if what you're saying to me is true. You know what I ought to do? I ought to go down there, have a meeting with these feds, and straighten everything out.
Yeah, a little money goes a long way in Chicago, doesn't it, Snorky?
Anyway, that's enough for now, fellas. It's good to see you, and it's good to be back home. Staring at me.
Was I?
Are you a wise guy? Who are you?
Who, me? I'm nobody. Who are you?
You got a real problem, don't you, college boy?
I'm out of college, and no, I don't have a problem. You do.
Come on out. Some kind of a nut. Yeah. A bonehead. A real bonehead. This town is full of boneheads. That's what I love about this town. God, I love Chicago!
I don't know what they taught you at federal school, but when I studied surveillance, the first rule was never make eye contact with the subject. The second was never engage him in conversation, because that way he will almost certainly notice you. What was all that about?
I wanted to see what he looked like. I wanted to hear his voice.
Straight out of the cradle. I can tell this is going to be a long haul.
A long haul it may be, Mr. Malone. But beginning tomorrow, we're going to start doing some good.
Now arriving, track 17.
What you doing? You staring at me?
Was I?
Are you a wise guy? Who are you?
Who, me? I'm nobody. Who are you?
You got a real problem, don't you, college boy?
I'm out of college, and no. I don't have a problem. You do.
What now?
Some kind of a nut.
Yeah. A bonehead. A real bonehead. This town is full of boneheads. That's what I love about this town. God, I love Chicago!
I don't know what they taught you at federal school, but when I studied surveillance, the first rule was never make eye contact with the subject. The second was never engage him in conversation, because that way he will almost certainly notice you. What was all that about?
I wanted to see what he looked like. I wanted to hear his voice.
Straight out of the cradle. I can tell this is going to be a long haul.
A long haul it may be, Mr. Malone. But beginning tomorrow, we're going to start doing some good. I saw him today, Catherine. I heard his voice.
Who?
Al Capone.
You're kidding me. Where?
Mr. Malone and I went down to Union Station. He was just coming back from a vacation in Florida. I'd seen him once before.
When?
At the Rialto Theater. He walked up the aisle and locked eyes with me. You were there, remember?
That was him, wasn't it? Oh, my God. He was just another street thug back then, wasn't he?
Nothing's changed. Now he's just a bigger street thug.
Oh, I just got a chill. I mean, that night, he singled you out of all those people. Could he somehow have known?
Known what?
That you would be the one to bring him down.
No one's been brought down quite yet.
But he will be. And my husband will be the man to do it.
Do you get this feeling often? This feeling of dread?
Sometimes, Father.
It's a wonder, given the dangerous life you lead, Alphonse.
Guess you're right, Father. I do lead a dangerous life. I mean, I stay happy most of the time. But today, when I got back home, I felt this kind of dark cloud come down all over me.
Do you have any notion of what may have caused this?
I don't know. Just gotten off the train. And I saw this guy staring at me. Could tell by the way he was looking at me that he hated me. Somebody I don't even know.
Would saying a confession help you? Being in a state of grace gives a wonderful feeling.
What, right here?
Right here.
Okay, Father. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was a long, long time ago, Father.
Attention!
I'm Elliot Ness. I understand you're some of the untouchable police officers on the Chicago force. I'm proud to know you. Our reconnaissance tells us that there's a Capone brewery in full daily operation at 4478 Racine. We'll leave for that location now, assembling without fanfare at the schoolyard of St. Mary's Parish, 1378 Mead. Now we'll move in together, dividing our force so we can hit all four faces of the building at the same time. Gentlemen, this morning we start taking our city back. Let's do it with pride. Ready, Mr. Malone?
Ready?
Gentlemen?
Let's go.
Come on!
Gentlemen, it looks like our reconnaissance was... gee. Sorry, Mr. Roberts. Gentlemen, welcome to your new headquarters. The reason for our new and rather austere surroundings is that Mr. Malone feels that the walls of the federal building may have ears.
Well, there's no chance of that here, sir. We don't even have walls, nor heat.
Things will improve, gentlemen. I'll requisition some furniture, even a furnace, once we've had our first success. Now, let's talk about what went wrong. They knew about our raid far enough in advance to move every vat, every barrel, every truck. How?
Obviously, there was a leak.
Either that or our intelligence was wrong in the first place.
Yeah, the brewery looked like it was empty for a month.
My snitch was not wrong. The bad guys were tipped off well in advance.
Our police support didn't even know about the raid until an hour before it happened.
So I suggest that the next time you organize a raid, you don't advertise the fact in any way. Now, the men who came with us may not have known in advance, but their superiors did.
The only superior who knew about it was Police Chief Russell. Maybe some of his staff. I don't think any of them picked up the phone and called up Al Capone.
Well, somebody did. Look, the first rule of police work, if you want to keep something secret, don't tell anyone. Now, I'd like to suggest that we dispense with the services of the local police totally from now on.
What do we do about manpower? Some of these places are built like fortresses.
Well, sir, Mr. Robbins and Mr. Pagano here have had an idea.
Well, we were thinking, if you don't have manpower, you need something else.
And what's that?
Horsepower?
It's the one we confiscated last Thursday.
My brother-in-law works for Streets and Highways up in Skokie, and, well, they have these snow plows, and, well, we made a little moonlight requisition last Wednesday night. And, here it is. What do you think?
like it. I like it a lot. Good work. Great work. All we gotta do is figure out where to try it. Ah, another secret weapon we may be able to use. Louis? This is Louis Basile, old friend of mine. He's not working for Treasury, but with your approval, he will be working with us. Louis is an ex-convict, gentlemen. He spent a year in Joliet for driving a beer truck for the Capone mob. He hates them now. He lost his son to them the night that Jaime Weiss was killed. Now, I'll vouch for his integrity without reservation. But finally, I think the decision has to be yours.
Paul Robbins, welcome to the team.
George,
Colonel, welcome.
welcome aboard, Tony Pagano. Thanks a lot.
Did that man know about the raid the other day?
He did.
Well, there's your leak.
What?
He's an ex-con street guinea. They don't turn on their own.
Mr. Malone, I've known Louis Basile for almost 15 years. He didn't provide any leaks.
Look, when I accepted this assignment, I realized I'd be dealing with people who didn't have my background.
You'd be working with college boys.
All right. Now, I knew it would take us some time to work up some speed, but I thought you'd allow me to help you in that process. I thought you would allow me to show you how this town really works.
We are all open to what you have to teach us, Mr. Malone.
Listen, laddie. You start annoying Al Capone, and he's gonna come down on you like a ton of bricks. Now, you can't afford to imperil your men with some half-baked social experiment.
Louis Basile is not a social experiment. He's here to help us, just like you are.
Well, you're the boss.
Yes, I am.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess I'm out.
Louis, you're here early.
I had a tough night, Elliot. You got a minute?
Yeah.
Look, I was up last night thinking, and I know you lost Mr. Malone because of me.
The captain and I had our differences right from the start. Don't worry about it.
Elliot, I appreciate your kindness. I appreciate your faith, but I think it may be best if I just step out.
I thought you wanted to bring down Capone.
I'd do it myself if I could. To kill my boy.
Don't walk out on me, Louis. Tonight's operation, it came from information provided by you. Look, let's see how this one goes. Then you can decide.
No, I'm serious. So let me finish. So I'm standing there, and this redhead, she's looking at me like, what's wrong with you, party pooper? Well, the closet door is ajar. So I say, will you come on out, sir? The door opens, buck naked, not even a towel on, is my watch commander.
What did he say?
He says to me, are you looking for a transfer, son? I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, I got the wrong room.
How long were you with the cops, Tony?
Year. I saw corruption. I didn't like it much. Took my civil service exam and I switched over.
A toast to the Chicago cops for all their help tonight.
That's right. Toast to that.
Seriously, fellas, a toast to our newest member, Louis Basile. Truly one of Chicago's finest.
You did good today. For an ex-jailbird.
As many times as I heard that tune, every time you play it, I still hear something new in it, Professor.
Aim to please.
Where'd you learn to play like that?
Here and there. So I paid my way through college, playing dances, fraternity parties, things like that.
I envy you, Professor. Lately, I've been thinking about how much I've missed in life. The business I'm in, the people I deal with, pressure. I mean, where does it all leave you in the end?
You're asking me?
Yeah, you're the philosopher.
Plato says that the first step on the path to wisdom is the realization you don't know a damn thing.
No kidding. What do you say, Professor? What do you say you suggest to me some of the great books to read? Get together with me, help me to understand exactly what the writers meant. I'll pay you. What?
3 hits out Cicero, Al. George E.Q. Johnson's new Untouchable Feds.
Jackie, do me a favor. Get to these guys, all right? Talk to them. Find out exactly what it's gonna take. Make a deal with them.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
I lost $1 million today, Professor. Well, you figure it out over the next 6 months. Probably lost $10 million.
Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. Shakespeare, Henry IV, Part 2.
Shakespeare, huh? Easy for him to say. He didn't wear the crown.
He was always pushing me to
Yeah, but Gladys is always sitting.
I think they're like best friends.
Hi.
You ladies work here?
Yes, we do, right here.
Oh.
Do you work around here?
No.
Would you like an apple?
Come on, I'm just talking to her.
I know
What's wrong
you
with
do.
that?
He's cute. Come on.
I got a meeting with this and this. Look out!
The Elliot Ness. Let me see that.
What the hell is this?
You tell me.
Hey, fellas, pipe down.
At approximately 1 o'clock this morning, $50,000 in $100 denominations was tossed out of a car at 2 special agents of the Treasury dedicated to the war against organized crime in this city. It's Capone money, folks. I want to express our gratitude for this generous donation to the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association. It'll be appreciated by the wives and families of officers killed in the line of duty. Get a good picture of this. Send the word to Capone loud and clear. He's dealing with men that are untouchable. They won't be bought, and the raids will continue until Capone and his kind are driven from the streets of Chicago.
I'll take questions now.
Mr. Johnson? Dory Green, the Daily News.
Yes, I know who read the screen.
I've been calling your office all morning. See, I'm looking to put together a profile of whoever it is that runs this unit.
You know as well as I do, that wouldn't be possible. Have a good day.
Come on, counselor, talk to me. Why are you hiding this guy? Look, obviously the bad guys already know who he is. Why not let the good people know? Chicago needs a hero real badly right now, Mr. Johnson. They need to know there's hope.
Now we go through the land of the balloons here.
Look, Sonny's the captain of the boat.
You have a fun, Sonny.
Hey, Stitch, get over here and take a picture, huh? What do you think I pay you for, to stand around stuffing your face with birthday cake? Honey, I gotta take care of something for a couple of seconds. What do we got?
Damages on the 3 places they hit last night. $250,000 on the Milner Brewery. Just under $300,000 on the Berardi Depot. And the entire Canadian shipment at the Glendora warehouse. Kuzik's working on those numbers.
Sit down, fellas. You know, same bonehead who screwed with me at the train station. Elliot Ness. Just another crusader looking for headlines.
Just say the word, Al. And I'll cut the head off the snake.
You're a lone man, Frankie, and I love you for. When we kill a Fed, we can end up with the militia right at our doorsteps.
Well, we gotta do something about these guys. Because they've been hitting us hard, Al. Now, you remember Louis Basile?
Yeah, he used to drive for us. I remember he had a kid killed by accident when we hit Amy Weiss.
Well, I think for revenge, he's been working with these guys. That's why they've been able to hurt us so bad. He knows all the locations of our installations, delivery routes, who the players are.
What do you suggest we do, Frank?
Good news is he's an ex-con. I don't think anybody'd get too upset if ex-jailbird met an untimely end.
How about you, Frankie?
He's a rat. Get rid of him.
You know, it's a terrible thing when a man loses a child so young. Especially in such a violent way. To get together with Redhead Jimmy Diamond and do it. Make an example out of him, Frank.
Happy birthday, Sonny. Yeah, happy birthday.
Elliot, can you come in here?
What's all this?
What's it look like? I thought I'd start a scrapbook.
Some picture. I look like I'm 12 years old.
What you look like is a future senator from the state of Illinois.
Do I?
Basile, Ness's new pal.
All right, take it easy. You got me. Take it easy. All right, there's no need to get rough. Keep your hands off.
Get in there. You think you're a tough guy, Basile, huh? Yeah.
Like they tortured the hell out of him before they ended it.
Anybody see anything?
I found this in his hand, a nickel. Odd.
No, that's actually a mob message. That's what Lewis's life is worth to them.
But officer, if you could just give us, please.
somebody wanted to kill you, don't you think you'd be dead by now?
What do you want? Come to tell me what a contemptible lowlife Louis Basile was, how he met with a fitting end?
No, I came to help you find his murder.
Right now, you're about the last person on Earth that I would ask for help, Mr. Malone.
Oh, by the way, I stopped by the morgue to view the body. I found this in Basile's pocket. Marquette Diner, Clinton and Adams.
So?
Well, it's a hash house of choice for mob fringe players. Now, I suggest that we go round there and do a bit of fishing and see what we can see.
Let me ask you something. Why do you even care?
Maybe I didn't like your boy. And on the look, who would have? Well, that doesn't mean to say I don't want to punish the murdering bastards that killed him. Now, you can accept my offer of help, or you can turn it down. But this is as near to an apology as I come. Now, that guy's a bookmaker. And that guy there, that's Walter Grammas. Grammas the Greek. My God, it's like a convention in there.
What are we doing here? Why don't we canvass the neighborhood?
I've already done that. Now relax, eh? A good fisherman baits his hook and waits. Hey. There's a fish that might be worth the hooking. It's Tony Granelli. Jenna Mussel. A real Dago's Dago. If it happened in Chicago, that's the one dope who might know who done it. As I live and breathe, if it isn't fast Tony Granelli.
Jesus, Malone, you're still alive.
I intend to stay that way as well. Now turn around slowly, let my partner here relieve you of that 12-handle 38 on the other armpit.
I got no beef with you. What the hell's going on?
Coming for a little ride. I got some questions to ask you downtown.
Like I told you guys before, I don't know nothing about no hit on Wednesday. Where'd you say it was?
Clark and Drummond.
News to me. I never set foot north of Division. Irish territory up there. Why don't you go ask some Mick about this?
Innocent as a lamb, eh? Now you listen to me, you spaghetti-eating heathen. I know that you've got your snout in every trough in town, especially your friend Capone's. Now, who killed Louis Basile? Was it little Mike Campagna? How about redhead Jimmy Diamond? Now, he's used that nickel-in-hand trick before now, hasn't he? Or was it you? Eh? Did you finally get your guts together and go out and do a job all by yourself?
You want to charge me with something, you go right ahead. Otherwise, you let me out of this barn.
We can hold you as long as we like.
Yeah, for what? Look, I'd love to cooperate with you guys. I mean, I know how hard it is to lose an old school friend.
Did you know that Louis Basile was a friend of mine? How did you know we went to How did you know we went to school together?
Hey, that's enough.
He knows too much.
Yes.
Did he kill Louis?
Granelli? No, he lost his stones for that kind of work years ago. But short as I'm standing here, he knows who did.
So how do we get him to tell us?
Well, that depends now, doesn't it? On how far we're prepared to go.
As far as the law will allow us.
Oh, that's it? Because in that case, we are dead in the water.
What are you suggesting, Mr. Malone?
What I'm suggesting is that we use what we have. Now, in there, we've got one perfectly sound Tony Granelli and a cell. We also have our wits and our words.
Keep him off of me.
Right. Take out Mr. Granelli, put him in a cell, 6 a.m. in the morning, kick him out.
Huh?
You heard, 6 o'clock in the morning, you're free to go.
You let me go and then you hunt me down, that it?
No. We're gonna leave that to your friend Snorky Capone. We're putting the word out on you, Tony. We picked you up on a weapons charge, and then we let you go. In return, you gave us Snorky's fine brewery on Archer Avenue, which we are going to bust tonight.
Hey, wait a minute.
By the time you wake up, brewery will be ancient history. And a couple of hours later, you will be too. Now, you've got till 6 a.m. to tell us who killed Luis Basile.
Good morning. All right, rise and shine. Come on now. Wake up. I've seen this before with these Dago mobsters. Omerta.
Omerta. Code of silence.
I can't believe it.
I'll take a good look at him. That's death, and you'll see a lot of that.
I've seen death. But we killed that man. We killed him just as sure as if we'd used a gun.
We took a gamble and it didn't pay off.
You knew this was a possibility.
Listen, don't shed any tears over that piece of crap, Cornelli. He may not have killed Basile, but by God, he's killed a lot of people in his time. That I guarantee.
Don't you get it, Malone? We just stooped as low as the people we're supposed to be fighting.
Well, how the hell do you want us to fight, eh? Marquis of Queensbury rules? Eh? A little police work in the morning, then home to your lovely family at night? Walks in the park Saturday, church Sunday?
We really are cut from a different cloth, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Because I'm not in it for sport, and I'm not in it for some future political career. I'm in it to win.
Get out of my way.
Frank, come here, listen to this. Then Odysseus of many counsels looked fiercely on him and said, Stranger, thou hast not spoken well. Thou art a man presumptuous. So true is it that the gods do not give every gracious gift to all, neither shapeliness, nor wisdom, nor skilled speech. I like that part. No shapeliness, no wisdom, no skilled speech. It's me, presumptuous. I don't have an education. I talk Brooklyn.
Well, we need to talk a little business.
Go ahead.
Tony Grinelli was found hanging in a police lockup this morning.
What happened?
Well, Guzik heard that Ness and his pals, they were leaning on him because of the Basile thing.
Ness. Damn it, I like Tony.
This Ness, he worries me.
Do me a favor, Frank. Organize a party. Go get those drummers from over at the Bama Club. My brain's tired. I want to get out of my head.
Elliot, are you okay?
A man died today, Catherine. I helped it happen. What? We put him in a terrible squeeze, trying to get him to tell us who killed Louis Basile. Am I the man for this job?
came over because a lot of years ago, I went through the same dilemma that I think you're going through now. You see, I realized that the only way to fight these people was to give my soul to the devil and get on with it. Well, no kind of compassion, no tenderness, just hatred and vengeance. Get on with it. Only way to deal with these people. That was my choice. And for that, I shall go to hell. But what I want to say to you is this. If there's any way that you can walk away from this fight now, if your heart is not already so filled with hatred that you can still walk away, then in God's name, do it. Because if you commit yourself to this fight, the price that you will pay, and I speak from personal experience, the price that you will pay personally will be a very great one. I'm glad that you understand the moral gravity of it all, sir. You are not a simple man.
The only thing worse than a red is a dishonest man. I'm talking about the hypocrites. Believe me, we live in a world full of them. Let's talk about the dishonest politicians who take our money and then they deliver speeches against us, damning us. Let's talk about this scum, Louis Basile, who took our money and promised us loyalty. And then he turned on us like a woman scorned. Liars and hypocrites! There are truly honest men out there. Men that lighten my heart and bring tears of joy to my eyes. And to these men I drink tonight. To Johnny Torrio, my beloved mentor, an honest man. To Lucky Luciano from New York, an honest man. To Benito Mussolini from the old country, also an honest man. And a man who holds his head up high and never lies. To my friend Frankie Rio, an honest man. An honest man has saved my life many times. To my oldest and closest friend, Mr. Frank Liddy, an honest man. To Anselmi and Scalise, two honest men. As brave as my wife is pure. Here's to all the honest men of the world. Tonight I drink to you. To all the hypocrites of the world. Damn. Damn them all.
She's so beautiful, isn't she?
still can't sleep?
I think I can now. Will you love me, Catherine? Even if it changes me.
Forever. Always.
Mrs. Basile, why don't you ride in front?
Let's rendezvous at the motor pool.
Yeah.
Let me talk to Snorky.
Who's this?
Elliot Ness.
It's Ness.
Elliot Ness, the pansy crusader. What do you want?
You look out your window in a minute. You'll see something that might interest you.
What are you talking about?
I got the press here too, Capone. I'll leave the line open. You can hear what I have to say to them.
We're still not clear as to why we're here, Mr. Ness.
Here. You're looking at the hearse that carries the body of a man by the name of Louis Basile. He was murdered by the man who you so often portray as the great court jester, the rake, the all-round good guy, whose greatest sin is merely providing the public with a few harmless pleasures. Yeah, will you tell that to the family and friends of Louis Basile? People, I called you here today because you need to start writing about the other side of Al Capone, the side that he so desperately tries to hide. This is the Al Capone who, as we turn the other way, is literally destroying the American way of life in our city. The Al Capone who's buying our elected officials, buying our police, subverting our legal system. The Al Capone who has filled our city with vice and corruption and ruthlessness has brought so much pain to so many families like the Basiles. Now the vehicles that you're seeing now, these cars and trucks, were each confiscated from various Capone breweries and illegal alcohol distribution centers. This is just the beginning. Because starting today, me and my team are putting Capone on notice. Either get out of Chicago, or we will throw you out using any means necessary. No more free reign of terror, Mr. Capone. No more of any of it.
Give me as a bet. I want him dead, Frank. You hear me? I want him at the ground.
Anyone there?
Yeah, we're still here.
Give me the phone. You're dead, Ness. You hear me? You're dead.
They're gonna find your body in a ditch somewhere. Your wife's gonna be working for me in my lowest bordello. I'm gonna have your wife. What do you think you're going to thought of, you pansy, low-life, hypocrite, son of a bitch? You're dead!
বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা আগেই এটা ফ্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাঁচা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে।
আপনাদের টিমটা আই ফেল্ট ওয়াজ দ্য স্ট্রংগেস্ট টুডে অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন অনেক বেশি ছিল।
জয়পুরহাটের কুমু এবং ঢাকার শিয়াজুতি চলে আসুন আপনাদের রেসিপি নিয়ে। ওয়ালাইকুম জাজেস, ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। হ্যালো।
আমরা আজকে বানিয়েছি শেফ সাদা ভাত আর কলার থোড়ের হচ্ছে একটা মুইঠা, যেটাকে আমরা বলি চাপও বলি, সোজা কথা বড়া। আর থোড়েরই একটা চাটনি বানিয়েছি বড়ার সাথে খাওয়ার জন্য, মানে টক থোড় আছে এটাতে শুধু ব্লেন্ড করা। আর হচ্ছে কলার মোচা দিয়ে একটা ভাজি বানিয়েছি, এখানে আমরা শুধু আলু দিয়েছি,
আর এখানে কোনো প্রোটিন বা অন্য কোনো মাছ মাংস অ্যাড করিনি যাতে ওইটারই ফ্লেভারটা থাকে। লুক ওয়াইজ মানে দেখতে খুব ভালো লাগছে, প্রেজেন্টেশন খুবই সুন্দর। বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা কাইন্ড অফ পেঁয়াজুর মতন মনে হচ্ছিল। বড়া আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছিল আগেই এটা ফ্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাঁচা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে, স্পাইসেস যা আছে এটার ফ্লেভারগুলো বোঝা যাচ্ছে। আর এটাও ঠোঁট দিয়ে করেছেন না মোচা দিয়ে করেছেন? এটা মোচা দিয়ে করছেন। এটা তো সেম যে ছোটো ছোটো করে কিউব করেছেন, বাট এই যে দু একটা কিউব একটু বড়, এটাও যখন বাইট দিচ্ছি সেম চিউই লাগছে। একমাত্র মনে হয় আমার কাছে আপনাদের চাটনিটা সবচাইতে বেস্ট। মানে এই চাটনিটা আমাকে যদি বলেন খেতে সব কিছু দিয়ে, আমি আপনাদের কাছ থেকে এই রেসিপিটা নিয়ে যাব। চাটনিটা অনেক ভালো, বাট শুধু চাটনি দিয়ে তো পার পাওয়া যাবে না।
আই টোটালি এগ্রি উইথ নাম। এটা দেখে আপনি যখন প্রথমে প্লেটটা রেখেছিলেন আমার অনেক খেতে ইচ্ছা করছিল, অনেক লোভনীয় লাগছিল, বাট অ্যাজ সুন অ্যাজ আই টেক আ বাইট I was expecting it to be crunchy, to crispy হবে, but it's very flat. Chutney, I think it's wow. So chutney ta diye khele overall এটা ভাল লাগে, but by itself khele it doesn't taste significant kono. It's not tasting wow, it's not tasting any good. Same goes for this. আপনি যেটা বলছেন ওটার সাথে কথার সাথে ফুডটা মিলে না। আপনাদের টিমটা আই ফেল্ট ওয়াজ দ্য স্ট্রংগেস্ট টুডে অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন অনেক বেশি ছিল। আই থট সামথিং গ্রেট ইজ গোয়িং টু কাম আউট অফ ইট, বাট ইট ওয়াজ ইন ইউর ডে টুডে।
এটা মুইঠা যেটা বললে বানিয়েছো, ভেরি ড্রাই। ওর মধ্যে অন্য একটা কিছু ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস ইউজ করলে ওটা একটু খেতে ফ্রাঞ্চিনেসও থাকতো, বাট আর একটু সফট হতো, মুখে বাইতে ভালো লাগতো। চাটনিটা ভালো ছিল। আর যেটা আরেকটা করেছো আলুর পিসটা, আর এই যে কলার মোচার পিস, হ্যাঁ একটা কিউব হয়ে গেছে আর আরেকটা কুচি কুচি হয়েছে। ঠিক এইটা যেরকম পিস করা হয়েছিল, আলুটাও যদি সেম পিস করা হতো তখন খেতে ভাল লাগে।
দুটো জিনিস, কস্টিংটা কখন করা হয়েছে?
কস্টিং আমরা হচ্ছে প্লেটিংয়ের আগে করেছি।
প্লেটিংয়ের আগে কস্টিং করা হয়েছে?
জি।
সময় শেষ হওয়ার আগে?
ও পিছনে কস্টিং করছিল, আমি বড় ভাবছিলাম।
দ্যাটস নাম্বার 1। নাম্বার 2 ইজ স্টেশন দেওয়া আছে, কাজ আমরা সব স্টেশনেই করব। আমি এখান থেকে দেখছিলাম যে ইউ গাইজ আর ইউজিং পিছনের ওই টেবলটা। এটা তো একটা আনফেয়ার অ্যাডভান্টেজ হয়ে যায়, রাইট? সবার কাছে একটা স্টেশন আছে, সো উই উইল ইউজ অনলি দ্য স্টেশন। অন্য কোনো প্রপস, পিছনের টেবিল এগুলো আমরা ইউজ করতে পারবো না। ইয়েস স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ। সবচেয়ে বেশি এক্সাইটেড ছিলাম আপনাদের রেসিপি ট্রাই করার জন্য, বাট ফর সাম রিজন আজকের রেসিপিটা পারফেক্ট হয়নি।
আমি বলবো না খুব খারাপ, প্লেটিংটা খুব সিম্পলের মধ্যে ভালো লাগছে। ঘি ভাতটা আমার কাছে সবচেয়ে বেশি ইন্টারেস্টিং লেগেছে।
নারায়ণগঞ্জের নিশাদ, বরিশালের নওশীন।
আমাদের রেসিপি হচ্ছে আমরা করেছি লাল চালে ঘি ভাত, আর এখানে করেছি হচ্ছে চিংড়ি নারিকেলের থোড়ের ঝোল করেছি, আর সেটা দুজনেই করেছি মোচার বড়া।
আচ্ছা, এইটা কি প্রনের যেটা করা হয়েছে কারি না? পিসগুলো এরকম স্কোয়ার কেন করেছো?
বাসাতে এরকম ঝোল করি তখন এই বাইক সাইজটাই করে করা হয়,
একটু ক্রাঞ্চি, হ্যাঁ মানে থোড়ের যে একটু মানে কামড় দিলে একটু।
সাধারণত হয় একটু পাতলা পাতলা স্লাইস, এটা কিন্তু বেশ মানে কিউব একটা সাইজ, বেশ ক্রাঞ্চিনেস অনেক বেশি। কি ফিশ ডিপটা দিয়েছে আমরা বিফ কিমা দিয়েছো বিফ কিমা আর কলার মোচাটা আমরা হচ্ছে প্রথমে কলার মোচার ভিতরে তো একটা মানে এর মতো থাকে কষ থাকে বা যেটা থাকে এটার জন্য আমরা একটু হলুদ আর লবণ দিয়ে মাখায় রেখেছিলাম, দেন হচ্ছে এটা একটু ব্লান্স করে তারপর ব্লেন্ড করে নিয়েছি। সাথে একটু টেস্ট আনার জন্য আমরা অল্প পরিমাণ কিমাটা ইউজ করেছি। ভালো ছিল, কিন্তু আমার কাছে কিউবটা মনে হয় যেন কিউবটা না দিয়ে পাতলা স্লাইসটা খেতে মুখে ভাল লাগে। কিউবটা অনেক বেশি পরিমাণে ক্রাঞ্চিনেস আছে, আর যেহেতু প্রনটা সফট দুটোর মধ্যে আমার লেমনের ফ্লেভারটা পাতার ফ্লেভারটা অসুবিধা লাগছে। ওকে ম্যাম, থ্যাংক ইউ। তারপরে গুড ট্রাই ছিল।
টিম এফ, আমি আজকে সবচেয়ে বেশি এক্সাইটেড ছিলাম আপনাদের রেসিপি ট্রাই করার জন্য, বাট ফর সাম রিজন আজকের রেসিপিটা পারফেক্ট হয়নি।
আমি আর কি বলবো, মানে যেখানে আপনি টপ স্কোরার ছিলেন আর আপনি নিজেই আপনার পার্টনারকে বেছে নিয়েছেন আর আপনার অনেক সুযোগ সুবিধা ছিল, সেখান থেকে দুজন মিলে দুজনের কম্বিনেশনে আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিংয়ে এই মহামঞ্চে এসে আরও একটু মানে থাকে না আশা বেড়ে যায়, আপনাদের প্রতি সেই আশাটা বেড়ে গিয়েছিল। আমি বলবো না খুব খারাপ, প্লেটিংটা খুব সিম্পলের মধ্যে ভালো লাগছে। ঘি ভাতটা আমার কাছে সবচেয়ে বেশি ইন্টারেস্টিং লেগেছে। বড়াটা সল্টটা ব্যালেন্স হলে এটা খুবই একটা পারফেক্ট বড়া হতো, কারণ এটার মধ্যে মনে হয় একটু লেমন পাতা দিয়েছেন, তাই না? একটু লেমন জেস্ট দিয়েছেন, এটার ফ্লেভারগুলো আসছে, মুখে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে। জাস্ট সল্টিটা একটু বেশি হয়ে যাওয়াতে সব কিছু মিলিয়ে কেমন যেন একটা হয়েছে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে নিশাদ?
থ্যাংক ইউ নিশাদ এবং নৌশিন।
রান্না শুরুর পালা, এবং আপনারা সবাই জানেন যে আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা গত পর্বের মতো এবারও আপনাদের সময় দিয়েছে 1 ঘন্টা। এই 1 ঘন্টার মধ্যে রান্না কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, প্লেটিং করতে হবে, কিচেন ক্লিন করতে হবে, এবং অবশ্যই খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট যে পার্ট সেটা হচ্ছে কস্টিং। সো আজকে আমরা সবাই চাই এই 8টি টিম যেন খুব প্রপারলি সব কিছু কমপ্লিট করে। ওকে, সো আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
বসাবো পানি দিব না। এই যে
ডালটা আনবি তো?
দাঁড়াও আমি এই যেটা সাইডগুলো দেখতে গ্লাভস পরে নিতে
এই তিনটা
এই লাল কাপড়ে মোড়ানো রহস্যটা আমরা উন্মোচন করতে চাই। শেফ নাইম আশরাফ, প্লিজ একটু হেল্প করুন।
দেখতে চাচ্ছেন কি আছে?
অবশ্যই, কারণ এই রহস্য জানার জন্য আমরা সবাই অধীর আগ্রহে অপেক্ষা করে আছি। আজকের বিশেষ ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট কি?
মো,
হ্যাঁ,
তোমার কাছে কি মনে হয়?
আমার গেস করতে একটু প্রবলেম হচ্ছে।
তোমার গেস করতে প্রবলেম হলে কিন্তু আমাদের যে প্রতিযোগীরা আছেন তারা কিন্তু খুব ভালো গেস করতে পারেন। আমার মনে হয় তাদের কাছে একটু জিজ্ঞেস করা উচিত আজকে কি থাকতে পারে ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট।
আচ্ছা পূর্ণিমা আপু, গেস করলে কি তার জন্য কোনো অ্যাডভান্টেজ পাবে?
সঠিকভাবে গেস করতে পারলে নিশ্চয়ই কিছু না কিছু অ্যাডভান্টেজ তো থাকবেই।
ওকে, তাহলে কে গেস করতে চান একটু দেখি।
সাফায়েত, গেস কিং।
আমি আসলে কোনো কিছু গেস করতেছি না, যেহেতু আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জটাই হচ্ছে এই তো বাংলার স্বাদ, অবভিয়াসলি বাংলা আমাদের ট্রেডিশনাল কিছুই হবে।
আচ্ছা, তামান্না হাত তুলেছিল।
ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস গেস করতে হলে করবো না, যদি গেস করার পর ওটা চেঞ্জ করে দেয় তাহলে তো সমস্যা।
নিশাদ খুব হাসছেন, কি রয়েছে আজকে?
আমি হাসছি কারণ মহামঞ্চে যখন ঢুকি তখন সবসময় চিন্তা করি যে আমি সিলেবাসের বাইরে মানে প্রশ্নপত্রের উত্তর দিতে যাচ্ছি। এখন আমি তার জন্য কখনোই কোনো কিছু গেস করি না, যেহেতু আমি রান্না পারি তো যেটাই আসবে কিছু না কিছু করে দিতে পারবো ইনশাল্লাহ।
অনেক হলো অনুমান বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, এবারে আসলে কি হতে যাচ্ছে আমি সেটাই জানতে চাই।
ওয়েল, কেউ যখন গেস করতে পারছে না, দেরি না করে আজকের স্পেশাল ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টসটা নিয়ে আসা হোক।
যথা আজ্ঞা, তার মানে টিম আজকের ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস নিয়ে আসুন। এই লাল কাপড়ে মোড়ানো রহস্যটা আমরা উন্মোচন করতে চাই। শেফ নাইম আশরাফ, প্লিজ একটু হেল্প করুন।
দেখতে চাচ্ছেন কি আছে?
অবশ্যই, কারণ এই রহস্য জানার জন্য আমরা সবাই অধীর আগ্রহে অপেক্ষা করে আছি।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আজকের আমাদের মেইন ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস এটাই, কচুর ডগা আর কচুর মুড়। গত পর্বের মতো এক্স্যাক্টলি সেমভাবে আমাদেরকে আজকেও দুটো রেসিপি বানাতে হবে। সাথে আপনারা যদি চান কমপ্লিমেন্টারি অর সাইড ডিশ একটা বানাতে পারবেন। টাইম উইল বি দ্য সেম, 1 hour কুকিং টাইম অ্যান্ড 15 minutes ফর গ্রোসারি। ইট ইজ এ টিম ওয়ার্ক, টিম বন্ডিং ফর্ম করবেন, টিমে কাজ করবেন, দুটো প্রপার ডিশ নিয়ে আসবেন, ইউ উইল গেট দ্য মার্কস।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আমি বলবো এই যে কচুর মূল এবং ডগা দিয়ে যেটাই রান্না করো না কেন তোমরা, এর ফ্লেভারটা যেন পাই এবং ফিলটাও যেন আমরা যখন খাবো বাইটে বাইটে পাই, এই জিনিসটা মাথায় রাখতে হবে।
ডিয়ার পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আপনারা সবাই নিশ্চয়ই বুঝে গেছেন আপনাদেরকে এমন প্লেটিং করে নিয়ে আসতে হবে যেখানে আমাদের থিমের সাথে প্লেটিং যাতে ম্যাচ করে। এই তো বাংলার স্বাদ, আমরা যাতে প্লেটিংয়ে এই তো বাংলার স্বাদটা পেয়ে যাই। এবং সেই সাথে আরেকবার মনে করিয়ে দিতে চাই, গত পর্ব এবং আজকের পর্ব 2 পর্ব মিলিয়ে কিউমুলেটিভ স্কোরে যে বটম টিম থাকবে তাদেরকে এই মঞ্চ থেকে বিদায় নিতে হবে।
মাই ডিয়ার পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আজকেও তোমরা কোনো মেন্টার্স টাইম পাচ্ছ না, কাজেই যে যার মতো টিম বিল্ড করে কাজ করতে হবে। বেস্ট অফ লাক অল অফ ইউ।
Wow, ăn dẻo vãi. Sao? Nhất em Ui, dọn đến nhanh thế.
Chịu đi.
Ngay từ cái nhìn đầu tiên. GG guys. Trượng hư vô. Rồi đóng thêm quả mũ phù thủy nữa. Ui rồi ôi. Hai kiếm tay luôn ta. Đây là mũ phù thủy rồi. Phải đi nào. Nói thằng này đông quá, ganh đông quá, sao mà đánh hết. Không DC, không được. Năm 9 kháng phép. Thằng này cái trông cứng thôi. Ôi rồi ôi. Hear me guys. Hay bấm vội vậy. Anh cần con đấy, Hiếu cho anh con đấy mà anh nào anh sắp chết anh chơi Ari, anh vào anh đổi mạng xong anh sống dậy. Con này ok mà con này có này đánh tự tin vậy. Ulti con đấy cũng hơi chút chôn nhỉ. Đồng đội đánh nhau à? Nhưng mà có lâu không vậy? Mấy con nào khỏe và đánh nhanh trong thời gian đấy là nó đánh tự nó giết nhau luôn. Hay quá. Nào Hiếu ơi. Ôi thằng này bắn ạ. Bắn ạ. Ôi không spacing được Hiếu ơi, thằng này lưỡi dài quá, lưỡi dài quá, cái nhổ rất dài quá. Xem dừng nào đâu nhá. À hai. Happy mami. Anh sống đời thôi. Nục. Mày phát hiện sớm Hiếu ơi, mày phát hiện sớm ấy, tí thì nhót đấy. Bị được cái tù Hiếu ạ, cái tù trưởng. Thì đúng vua đúng chúa đấy. Can I get a kiss? Galio đi mid là một sự chọn an toàn đấy Hiếu ạ. Nhưng mà Hiếu thì đánh ở đấy, anh không thích đánh ở đấy thôi. Anh đánh ở Galio full dam cơ. Mấy thằng nào đam bé ấy, mình đi khỏe lắm. Nó chẳng làm gì được mình. Đây là đúng cái mảnh cái mảnh khám phép 1200 xong. Mình nghỉ nhọt. Thế lần trước anh chưa có Victor, anh gặp con Nasus đi mid rồi anh không làm gì nó hết thứ ạ. Để nó farm rồi, đánh nó bao nhiêu nó hồi máu từng máu hết. Nên béo không có con Varus nhở. Anh lại là một vet Varus thiếu ạ. Thật đã tiếc cho một tài năng không đi AD ấy. Lời không nhỉ? Bình thường ấy. Một chút check nhé. Không có à? Đâu rồi ta? Ui, khó chịu nhỉ. Nó chơi đam lời quá. Xì bay sinh. Nhiều anh chết rồi, Ui. Anh biết rồi Hiếu ơi, không sao Hiếu ơi. Đấy. Chê à? Hiếu này lốt Hiếu. Thôi, chạy đi. Thế là lính lên Hiếu ơi. Giờ muộn rồi. Không hiểu nhỉ. Chịu chơi thế thì chịu rồi, dùng đuốc. Con người sao cái lối con chó là Hiếu. Cũng được Hiếu ơi, nó đến về thì ở đây thì cũng hay kìa. Đánh thì là cứ tát ra ngoài ấy.